物価マイナス13、インフルチャンネル。
おいっす。
物価マイナス13、寝違えて首やべえ。
俺そっちの方嫌かも。うん、
物価マイナス13、インフルなったら3桁いけるよ。
いけないでしょ。 だったら全然なりに行くけど。
物価マイナス13、俺言ったし笑い。
なんか言ってたな。そういや、なんか言ってた気するわ。やべえ、またチェフにしてるわ。マジふざけんな。あ、片付けないと。チェフクソ眠いんだよな。全然テレビ見なかったわ。メンツ見た感じ PSO っぽい。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway. Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's out to place like that.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Quality ball. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Snyder. Looking for the run.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Can he spark a counter here?
物価マイナス1
And he's intervened well
どっ
there.
ち
いい。
He's Snyder! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. And the shot! He's delivered all
こい
right!
つ絶対 PSO だ。
Well, once more,
死ぬほど
it's
煽
him.
ってくる。
And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
物価マイナス
The
13、
invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
いや、これや
Game's
ばいな。
first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a delicate pass. This is Dembele. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And he's there to get it away.
昨日からな。
物価マイナス
俺が体調悪いのが
年明けとか年末に流れ行って
Schneider
た
with
よ
the。foul.
そうなんだ。
And here's Cantona.
もうさ、フェイントが出
There's
ない
great
よ。
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Schneider. Lovely ball. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
俺の ID 見てみ。
Oh, it's come loose. Cannavaro going vertical.
ないな。
Bebeto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Played in deep. Tries to get it clear.
いや、やばすぎだろ、マジで。
Takes the shot.
物価マイナス13。昨日変えてるとこ見てた。笑。
いや、やばっ。マジやばいって、ほんとに。パス出たタイミング、出そうとしたタイミングでさ、こいつさ、自分が PSO だからさ、こうやってデーサイしてクソパワってんじゃん。
Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! No mistake! And there is his 30th goal.
クソ煽ったろ。死ぬほどちゃかったろ。
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger is always there, Peter. They'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal.
Shoots! They've scored!
いや、でもね。
There's the goal they've been looking for. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
スライディングが全然刺さんないんだよね。
Into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pirlo. Let's Figo. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. Cantona. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Rummenigge. Dembele. Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
Yes, sir.
Surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, hey,
it's a loose ball. Pirlo. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
いや、もうまともに動かんない
Pass
や
is
つ。
intercepted. Dembele couldn't squeeze it through.
えぐいな。
2日マイナス1歳、マジで今年入ってからよりゴミ。
そうだね。
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers.
いや、この奪われ方ゴミすぎるでしょ。うん、これもやばい。マジで。そりゃ勝てるよ、ゴミ。だからゲロゴミって言われてんだよ、てめえ。マジで。そんなんだからやめるやつ多いんだよ、クソゲー、マジで。プレースキル。
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
プレースキルでどうこうで
I
きる
think
か
it'll be
さ。
fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
学
They
的
have
点
to
じゃん、
go
お
for
前。
it and try
本
and
当
pull
に。
one
死
back.
ねよ。
But they also have to be aware that going 3 down will
ド
probably
リ
see
カ
them
ゴしてる
fade.
し、キモすぎるでしょ。対してうまくもねえのに。
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of
キモす
almost
ぎる、
anyone.
本当に。さあ、やめとけっつってんだよ、そういうの。ほんとキモすぎる。何してんの、お前。
Cantona. Dembele, who does have an assist to his name. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. And he's cut it out,
いや、もうマジでさ、本当に。
and they've got rid.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they
Right,
can at
what about
least give
Pedro?
us something to believe the gap might be closed.
悪いから。いや、やばいでしょ、マジで。
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This Rummenigge!
2日マイナス1
And now
歳、
they can
や
clear
ば
their
そうだ
lines.
な。
マジでやばい。昨日からマジでゴミだな。
Cafu. Here's Roberto
プレイヤーの
Carlos.
質といい。
The attendance for this
That's
match
a
was
good run down the left.
いや、もう
Pirlo. And it's Van Basten.
どうしたらいいの。
Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running.
いいよ、マジで。
Van Basten.
キモす
That
ぎん
looks
だ
a
よ
decent
な。
ball. Schneider's. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bruno Fernandes. Cantona.
まともに裏ケアもできてね
Challenged just a
え。で
bit
きて
on
ね
the
え、ゴ
firm
ミとか
side.
できる。
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Floated through.
でさ、これはさ、普通に
For a shot!
やばいよ。
Oh, terrific save from the
自分
keeper.
の選手がボ
Really
ールの
looked
近
sharp
くにい
there,
んの
didn't
に
he?
さ、
That's very well played.
反応悪すぎて相手に渡るんだよ。キモすぎだろ。
Schneider plays it short.
だからゴミって言われてんだよ、マジで。
Vigo crosses. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him.
いや、もう
It's
まあ、
beyond the defence. The pass has gone astray. Beckenbauer.
やめとけって下手くそなんだから。
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
運ゲーしとけって自己ゲー。この方がお前よっぽど勝てるから、何のプレースキルもねえんだからよ。
Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos.
やばいだろ。
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Might want to be careful there.
Roberto Carlos. Bebeto with 2 goals. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
ざまみ相手怪我しとるわ。ざまみゴミ野郎が。いや、しかしマジやばいな。昨日から何も勝てん。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 25, Kaká. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23, Cantona. Coming on the field, number 3, Giuseppe Bergomi. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 4, Suarez. Number 20, Vieri. Substitutions taking place.
やばすぎだろマジで。フックがついてるよゴミ。
Corner number 2 then.
死んでくれよマジで。
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bergomi. Neymar. Well, that is what.
いいです。シャー
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And that is a routine catch.
Carlos will have to accept
Well,
some
that's
flack for
all
that.
right.
Was anyone really expecting it?
Vieri.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
バカがいる。
Well, the ref's been lenient here.
いねえ
He'll
の。
get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
こいつさ、チャカチャカもさ、重すぎて遅くね。
Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Driving through the middle. It's bounced back off the post. Good read, needed to be. Ribery. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Ronaldinho
time.
looking to be a menace. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And he has shown him a yellow card.
チャカチャカがさ、遅すぎんだろ、お前。マジで。
Searching pass is played there. And there's green
重す
grass
ぎ
ahead of him.
やば、
He's
マジ
free.
で。
Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
ほら。もうラグすぎてさ。
And time is up. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game, Jim?
ゴミ弱え。
Only one winner, Peter.
やべえじゃん、5連敗してんじ
物価マイナス13、ダセえやつ増えたよね。
ゃん。もうこういうゴミしかおらんな、もう。こういうやつがみんなやめさせてってんだよな。健全なプレイヤーを。ほんと、死んだ方がいいよ、お前。もし見てたら、言っとくけど。ほんと、終わってるわ。帰るか。この時間のマジやんねえからな。いや、でもスリートップでいいような気すんな。ほんと、クソガキばっか。しょうもねえクソガキばっか。しようもねえ。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
And here's Forlan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nothing wrong with that tackle. 4-1 cleanly. And here's Batistuta. Forlan. Maldini makes the interception. Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Donatoni. De Jong. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
Messi! Goal! Milan! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
After 20 minutes,
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
崩される場面
Come to nothing.
圧倒的に少ないんだけ
He
ど
was
なんか
clearly disappointed with that
しょうが
pass.
ねえシュートと
Milan
かで
clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
なんかマークが緩くて
Nicely intercepted. Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Messi.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
He's had a shot!
いやいい頭面で
Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Oi, おいさなもうさスティックさ後ろに絶対倒してないよそういうわけわかんねえさやつやったパス
Succumbs to the pressure. Pirlo.
本当に
Matheus Cunha. Scholes is the distributor in chief, always looking for movers.
大体 PS なんだよ
Matheus Cunha aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shubaslai.
ま
It's
ず
a
冷静に
sharp
考えてほ
pass.
しい。メンツは明らかに劣ってんのになんでそんな
Nice sequence of passes
Really?
this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
そんなこと考
Tries
え
a
るやつ
deft
か
little ball.
もっと価値のあるゲームやってると思うんだけ
And now the breakaway.
ど。いやでもさ、絶対パスコース今
And he's worked it through.
やばすぎでしょ、本当に。
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
やば
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw
Yeah,
that
but he
coming?
just-
It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match
Yeah, I
like
know.
this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes,
Yeah,
and very gratefully.
いや、正直変なところに罰やったと
They've
思っ
been
たから
denied a
スーパー
chance
キャ
to
ンセルし
develop
たんだ
any rhythm in the passing department.
それでも
仲間
入んないかな
That looks a decent ball. It's a promising position.
本当に
It will be 1 minute at a time.
まあでもこれさ、本当にさ PS4 で
Now it's
やり
Matches
始める
Cunha. And it's half time here.
PS5 持ってるけど PS4 版でやってるやつとか
Symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Just a
もう
quick
しょうがないよね
and an exciting one too.
だって
We're
こんな
about to
ゴミみたい
begin
な
today's
動きすんだもん
lucky numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
Ora,
The one
hanno
thing they
sarà
don't
scena.
want
Trap
to do,
sarà
Peter, is
dice,
give away an early goal.
ドリブル
But
す
they
る
can't
必要ある
afford
と
to
思
get
って
too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal
マ
and
ジで
see if they
いい
can
ねんだ
unsettle
よ
them.
本当に新しい選手取ったところでドリブル
Played
の数
right
値
into
が
his path.
ねどんだけ良くてもこのざま
Milan have turned up with
Yeah,
a
but
human
they're possibly
blockade.
three
This is top defence.
Bullet. Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target.
やばいよね
Oh, terrible mistake. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Oh, that was vital. Nicely aimed pass. He's in space and looking for
なんで
options.
てめえらゴミみたいなデバイスがまともに動ける
Oh,
の
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the
や
contest.
ば
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
まあ死んでも
So,
楽
Jim,
に
is
相
that the
談やんだ
manager
けど
telling the forwards that they
No,
must
that's again
stay
like a
forward for
scenario.
now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,649.
Just eases him off the ball.
メッシに取られるフリットうちのフリット95ぐらいあるけどなフィジカル
Oh no, no circumventing this
本当
opponent.
に殺してくれ
And that has put paid to that.
誰がコナミを殺してくれこれでまともに動くって思ってるのからなあいつら動いてるって
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mathias Cunha. And that pass just didn't quite work. He won't be happy with that
も
one.
うやる気なくなるわ本当にファーストも
Oh, it's a nice
うまくいかない
idea, but the execution was lacking.
さあ俺何ドリブル70ぐらいしかないんだったらさシューキャ
It's
ンの
Batistuta.
ポヨンってなるの分かるけどさ
Perfectly measured that.
93とか5とかあるよ
Maldini. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen.
や
Saw
ば
that
すぎでしょ
coming.
マジでなんで
Messi.
そうなんの
So much time
数
and
値おか
space
しす
here.
ぎるだろ
And
マジで
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge going face to face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Matheus Cunha. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Scholes. A heavy challenge. He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
いやもう面白い
Oh,
わ
it's
本当。
Batistuta. Excellent challenge there,
こ
uncompromising.
れだけなんか不確定要素の多いゲームないよな。
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno
ほんとゴミ
Fernandes.
みたいな仕様だわマジで。よく
Rummenigge.
やってんな俺
Now
マ
it's
ジで。
Matheus Cunha. That is a brilliant interception. And it's hoisted clear.
いやもうボール目の前にあんのに反応しねえし。
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Benjamin Pavard, I suppose he's going to be known now, Peter, for scoring one of the most memorable international goals ever. But the Frenchman is one of the best at his day job as well. Certainly very intelligent, having proved himself against some of the very best in the world.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bruno Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Suarez. And it's made its way to him. Cantona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Gullit. Yamal. That is good alertness. Manchester United appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Now it's Mbappe.
またトニー・アダムズいるこれ。
Yamal is always looking to play quality balls.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Maldini. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Luis Suarez. Timber gets across to intercept
なん
that.
か3つ目のパスが全然飛んないな。
Luis Suarez. And it's Rashford. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. And he's running through. Turns and goes back. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Quality ball. Mbappe. And he's on his... Mbappe! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Bergomi. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
速いな。なんでだろう
Well
な。
played. That has snuffed out the danger.
うちそんな速くないけどな。
Bruno Fernandes. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. Now it's Cantona. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Victoria couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bruno Fernandes.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's away! Now shapes to shoot! Goal! Victoria! The lightness of step, the shot.
No piece
As if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Aos 36 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
どっちかでいいや。PSO なら
Bruno Fernandes.
PSO っていう。
Gullit tries a measured ball. Can he finish?
は
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cantona. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Yamal tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now there's a chance! It's in!
Oh, joke.
Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Luis Suarez.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's an errant pass. And here's Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cantona. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
マジで課金する意味ね。
60 minutes played. Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Victoria clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cantona. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Hullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Stood up well to him there. Bergomi. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cantona. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Victoria simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Header! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Caros espectadores, por favor, visitem a loja oficial do estádio se pretendem adquirir lembranças.
まあでもそりゃ勝つよなっていうメンツだけど、本当に。いや、こいつがいた。 うん、弱えな、リース・ジェームス。思ってるより弱かったな。まあ、一応使ってみっか。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back.
Has another go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's ended up in no man's land. And this goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pirlo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Dembele. He's not just Cunha! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Spain.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Matheus Cunha. Dembele. And it's Lam. And he skips past his man. Luis Suarez. Matheus Cunha. Pull it. That pass has been well intercepted.
Might want to be careful there.
Matheus Cunha. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Over to the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lam. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Pullet. That is lovely.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Big chance, must be! Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 26 minutes is
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's shot, surely! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lam. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much. Decent chance! Yes! Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
意味わかんないんだけど
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost speed.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
3-0, and things are... Big header!
今のフリースジャンプの
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
いいパス出してる。
Matheus Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Ooh.
Dembele.
確かに変な取り方する。
There will be 1 minute added to it.
お前、そんぐらい。
And it's Pedri. Pull it. Now it's Dembele. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! So that goal then.
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
動きが明らかに違うな。
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Into the channel. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Matheus Cunha is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lam. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nouri. It's a searching pass, and he plays one through. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Bruno Fernandes with 2 goals already to his name. Knocks it into space, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Maldini. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? He's beaten the line. Can he finish? This time, surely. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pull it. He's a sharp little ball here. Quick look, then plays it in. Pirlo. Forward it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
22,
changes on both sides,
Bruno
actually.
Fernandes. Number 6, Matthias Cunha. Number 14, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 13, Danny Olmo. Number 8, Eze. Number 11,
Vermeer.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution in progress.
And it's Eze. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Vermeer. That is ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. Danny Olmo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne.
いやマジでカーソル変われよ。
Nice bit of trickery. The ball swung in. Maldini can get it clear. Pirlo. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance. He scores. And they are cruising away. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Dani Olmo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Vardio. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Ah.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he cuts out the supply. Kawasaki Frontale do have a chance to counter here. Out to the left it goes. Cross to the back. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
James. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. That's the keeper's ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Fernandes. Pullet does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Ibrahimovic. And here's the chance to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Lam. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Dembele. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lam. Lam plays it in. And this is Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! And it's a goal! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Kawasaki Frontale are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Kawasaki Frontale have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Best.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Dembele. He's found the way through. Oh, smashing header. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. And he plays one through. Oh, just skips past his man. Whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Matheus Cunha. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Defending was strong and firm. He's through, it's Dembele!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Here's Matheus Cunha. Looking to play him in. Suarez picks it up out wide. Vieira. Messi. Best can see things, others simply cannot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dembele shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Nicely weighted ball. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. He's played it back. He's on it, can he get away? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this
Good
match
running,
was
strong and purposeful.
649.
Almost an hour gone. Pirlo. And here's Suarez. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
James can get it. Big chance! It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Dembele. Number 6.
物価マイナス1、3、見るたびに米変わってるな。
Well, now it's a race. This time, surely!
でも
Kept out by
バイ
the
ブバックに
most
してたら
elastic of saves.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Luis Suarez. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
いや
And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's missed, but not
ー
by
さす
that
がに
far.
苦しいやと
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now, and it's been given away.
いやもうマジ意味わかんないんだけど
Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Kawasaki Frontale are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pull it. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
どうしてもなんか
Wonderfully
打ち切れる
smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Kawasaki Frontale find a position of real strength now. He gets big. Oh, he got himself into a great position.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor
よくレッド
intensity.
になる
Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
2枚削ったぞ
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you...
Hmm. まあさすがに PS5 だよな PS4 の efootball 表示されてないまあさすがにこの順位でPS4 版でやろうなんぞ考えはないか
物価マイナス1、3、3桁でもプレステ4番いるよ。
いやーわかる
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Thuram. Decent progress down the left.
Bence sonra Reece James. Team'in kara kalsana yıktırdı.
There weren't too many attacking options there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Ya.
Throw in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Lam. And here's Suarez.
Ya.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Güzel getirdi.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh no, this does not look good. Bruno Fernandes with the foul. That's a decent clearance. He's gone for goal. They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is wonderful to watch. A quite brilliant finish.
Yeah, and an absolute correct decision to take it first time on the volley.
Yeah,
It caught everyone by surprise. What a strike.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played through into space. Played into space out wide. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Dembele. Howson clears. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. There's no flag. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's in a great position here.
Yeah!
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Olise.
Has found the net here, of course. Van Dijk. Khan punts it upfield. Now it's Olise. Matheus Cunha. And here's Suarez. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Ernest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello
It's
everybody,
been a
and
decent
quick announcement
45
now.
minutes.
We would like to
Competitive,
ask you all
certainly,
to
and a
kindly
goal
stay
each.
seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Thuram. Great vision. Forlan receives it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ernest actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Olise plays it short. Now it's Olise. Goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. Bruno Fernandes. No way through. Now it's Dembele. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Olise.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival.
Fuck a bitch, man. Fuck who?
And here's Suarez. Pull it.
For Olise.
Pull it. Great chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now there's a fine ball. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Pirlo. Tries to play it through. And here's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. Forlan looks to get on the end of this.
なんでそんな
And he's picked out the
ポン
run.
ポン繋がんだよ
He's shifting.
マ
Oh, shooting
ジで。意味わ
chance.
かんねえんだけど。は
They've scored. And the game is well and truly.
パーキン PS4 がよ、マジで。
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
どうで守備意識下げてくんだろう、コーミが。
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Number 11. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Quality ball.
21. Vieri. Number 13.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number 8. Eze. Substitution.
Lam.
いや、
Costa
読
Curta
みす
wins
ぎ
the
る、
duel
本
this
当に。
time.
なんで空中戦そんな負けてん
Tries
だ
to
よ。
pass it through.
意味わかんねえんだよ。
He's in a good position. Decent
死ねえよ。
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
なんで195のやつが180ちょいのやつ負けてんだよ。
Corner number 2 then.
どう見せんだろう、マジで。クソ PS4。
Henderson goes short. Valverde with the cross.
死ね。
And the Sar deals with that nice and simple. And now they can spring out of defence. James.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Forlan.
いやーもうマジで。
It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And the shot! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Costa Curta. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's a goal kick.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Eze, it's played through for him. And this is Forlan. He's picked his way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
3 minutes at a time.
Lam. Nice interception, well timed. And the number on the board is 3.
だからよ、マジで。
Might want to be careful
カス
there.
やろ、死ね
But
えよ。
it has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Jordan Henderson is someone just about within shooting range.
いや、マジバグ
The
りすぎだ
whistle
ろ、
has
この野
gone
郎。
and it is all over. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that...
なんであの透明のロングシュートが入んだよ。
物価マイナス13、バリ切れてる。
うん。明らかおかしいもん。しねえよ。マジてめえみたいなゴミが健全なプレイやめさせてんだぞ、このゴミ。やっぱディビジョンにほぼ PS4 じゃない。PS4 なんかクソ回線なんか知らねえけど。マジたまったもんじゃねえよ。もうまともにこっちはゲームもできねえんだよ。てめえらみたいなゴミとやると。
物価マイナス13、回線とかプレステ4とか関係ないよ。物価マイナス13、サーバーが脆弱すぎる。
まあそれはあるけどね。てかダニオルも強えな。なんかよくわかんないけど、めっちゃボールキープして点取ったな。まあまあコナミは悪いんだけど、それに加担してるぞっつう話だよな。クソ PS4 でも。いやでもそれは大前提コナミがゴミ悪いよ。一番ゴミゲロカス運営だよ。オンラインゲームで一番カスな運営なんだよ。けどそれに加担してんだよな、お前らクソ PS4。知っててやってんだろ。もう自覚するほどの頭もないと思う。
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance. How he epitomized that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else. He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is for me the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody comes close. Pele, the gold standard. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Manchester United with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing!
意味わかんねえんだけど。ヘディングさ。そんな事故で入れたくないから。マチュス・クニャ。事故ゲーに頼んねえが。目の前にやったじゃん。仕掛けてよ。ね、もうさ、似たような選手が出てこねえし。マシな選手出せるしな。
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Pele, now it's Pato.
なんかでもあれだな。
Bruno Fernandes.
もうやってて思ったけど、
Here's Matheus Cunha. He's had it nicked away. Delicate chip through. Good ball over the top.
マジで環境を整えるだけでだい
Lovely
ぶ
feed. He is such a good mover.
変わってくると思う
James
けど、
did just
昔やっ
about
て
enough
た
to
人
come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to
バ
compromise.
カだからそういうの考えないんだよ。プロデューサーさ、なんか色黒のさ、より出てくんじゃん。
That's a sharp
めっ
pass.
ちゃバカ。ほんとにバカ。
Still goalless at the moment. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens,
Esa mo kayo,
that's
pero
the kind
pa-chow
of
sa
movement
boge.
which raises hope.
テッカレがでしよくちゃう
Well,
の
that
さ。
tackle was certainly sturdy. And they can counter here. And he's worked it through.
まあアイコニックモーメントで味しめたん
And
だよ。
into the grateful arms of the keeper. Maldini. Matheus Cunha. Can he get onto this?
で、統計的に出した方が。
Pato. He won't be happy with that one.
なって。
It's a really well measured
物価
ball.
マイナス13、アイコニックの時ですらこんな頻度じゃなかった。
ね、いや
Pirlo
だからじ
can
ゃ
see things others simply cannot.
あ前も言ったじゃん。リフトになってめっちゃ
Now it's Luis Suarez.
リフト初期めっちゃ荒れてさ、それで
Vitinha.
結構収益落ち
Manchester
て、
United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here
そ
by
こ
the
から
looks
マ
of
ジ
it.
で主戦、
Well,
ま
I
あ
would
もと
say
もと
that
主
this is
戦度
probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and
方針だ
absorb
ったけ
in
ども、
numbers
それに
defensively,
拍車がか
and
かっ
then you
たん
look
じ
to
ゃない
hit
かな
it
って俺は思
with
う。
a long ball quickly on the counter attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one
まあ
telling
そもそも
pass.
イーフトにしたのが間違いっていう。
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Good ball,
い
good
や、今
take.
三角出したらデンベレ取ってたな、多分。
物価マイナス13、製品版出せばいいのに。
And it's Dembele. Pirlo.
なんかもうオン
Oh,
ラ
that's
イ
a
ンで
clever looking ball.
感じなんだ。なんで
Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Driving forward. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, shooting chance!
いや、
Del Piero.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
結局オンラインの方が金儲けれるからさ。
Breakthrough goal. And it's been given away.
いやーもう
So what can they
ボ
make
タ
of
ンの入
this?
力が遅れるんじゃ。
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
終わってるよ
Promising build
な。
up this, plenty of really nice passing. Saliba did well to emerge with the
昔の
ball.
さ、ほんと現役だけの黒玉が一番リアリティ高い時の方がさ、全然楽しいよ。楽しかったよ。
Passing is crisp and sharp. Matches Cunha. Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez. And he's gone looking for safety.
ブルーワークにしたくなる。
That is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh...
Despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
物価マイナス13、製品版にしたらその売り上げ分多少使えるやろうし。
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in
で
his
もあんま
half-time
り
team
大掛かり
talk.
なことしないよね。
Cruyff picks it up out wide. Matches Cunha.
それだけの能力がないんじゃないかな。
That
今
pass
こ
isn't
の
the best.
いいフットボ
Oh,
ール
easy pickings there.
にさ。
Now he's off and running. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
それこそマスターリーグ作るとかさ、TP 作るとかさ。いやもうマジで。
Pirlo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Matches Cunha. Tries to play it through. Decent chance!
いやもう勘弁してよ、本当
Now
に。
that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then.
物価マイナス13、
Not pretty, but it gets the
マスターリー
job
グとか
done.
何年行ってるんやって感じ。
And now they can spring out of defence.
それマジです。
And here's Dembele. Now it's Pato. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked it up out wide. And that pass just
Oh, yeah,
didn't quite
yeah.
work. Lam
いやマジで一戦にもならないから、
ended up in no man's land. Moved on forwards.
一戦にもならないですよ。普通にオンライン
That's alert and sharp
Online
and very
に
well played.
ゴール
Picked
か
up
けた方
and
が
the finish.
金稼げるからやる気ないんだろうな。
And that is the
結局マスターリーグ、例えば有料のダウンロードコンテンツにして、まあ3000円か5000まあ5000円とかにしようか。で、取ったとこで絶対あれだもんな。新しいエピソード出しての方が絶対利益取れるくね。毎回似たようなゴミみたいな。
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
マジであのプロデューサー解雇した方がいいと思うんです。コナミの上層部は知ってないんだろうな。
物価マイナス13、そらみんな FIFA に流れるよなって感じ。
そうね。現実問題優れたプレイヤーが多分みんなそっち行ってるよ。ああ、まあなんかこのままね。
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
これをスポーツ化しても
Feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the
対して面
players
白
to
く
get
ない
on the
な。
front
面白
foot
みの
and
ない
grab
ゲー
another.
ム性と
Just try to
プ
make
レイ
this
ヤ
one
ーしかい
safe.
ないだけ。
Long, let's just make this. Maldini
なんか咳出てきた。
over to the left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
こういう
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
マジ見らないよ。よく国体とかさ、もうコナミの名前だけで
Engages and forces him off the ball.
毎年取ってもらえてるんだろうけどさ。
He's through. It's 1-on-1. Can he finish?
いや、その
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Stood up well to him there.
俺もスタメンで使える。
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pato. Great vision. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
マ
But
ジ
it's
で
Lam.
モメンタムドリブルとかさ、フェノミナルパスとかさ。
Dani Olmo going face to face with his great rival. Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge finds
まあ
himself
それもなん
offside.
かちょっとマジでゲーム性おかしくしてるよ。なんかかなり運要素がでかくなったっていうかさ、予測できない部分が増えた。
物価マイナス13、稲妻イレブンと FIFA の間狙ってるんやで多分。
Still no way through.
それ言ったら
The defending
FIFA
here is
別の
resolute.
意味で稲妻イレブンだと思って
Manchester
る。
United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, super find. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Aimed beyond the defence.
マジででも
Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third.
このゲームだけは何の
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Rummenigge.
物価マイナス13、FIFA のダメなところは男女の能力差がないところ。
But it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Soboslai. Now, can they get him away?
いや、ふざけんなよ、かっつきやがってよ、お前。
And we're done. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...
なんか FIFA のあの独特なゲーム性が好きじゃないんだよな。次ラストで。好きじゃないっていうか、あんまり合わないんだよな。ちゃんと課金してってやったら、
物価マイナス13、俺も FIFA 一瞬やったけど思んなかった。
結局あれもめちゃくちゃ金取ってくるからな。コナミが逆に真似してんのかわかんないけど。来た！横来た！なんか結構ドリブルが
物価マイナス13、教えてくれてるだけまだ良心的。
あとまあなんかそういうなんていうのちゃんと
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well,
インフレが
colour and
激
passion
しすぎるんだ
just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're
1
about
年
to
で
be
リセッ
dished up
ト
a feast of it.
するまあだからこそかマジでインフレ激しすぎる
So
んだ
that's got things on the way.
1週間ぐらい経ったら普通に
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only
前までトッ
Raul.
プだった選手そうじゃなくなる
consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads.
Decent chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sweden are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't shot a goal! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
あいつら、
And this is Forlan. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this.
なんかアプリのやつらとするんで。
Loose pass. And this is and the finish. They want to be quick to
登録
recover
者増え
this.
ていい気になってんだよ。
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the
崩らしいし。
game. Kante plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence.
いや
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was
ー、
very
ギフトボールの配信者、基本的に配信者とかプロゲーマーとかがあんまりマジで信用してないから。
To Bruno Fernandes. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
マジ嫌いだからな。
Rijkaard. That's been cut out. Well played. Well, that
致命力あるくせにこのゲームが良くなる良くしようというそういう努力が何も見えない。このゲームで金を儲けているくせに。
Azar can see things others simply cannot. And here's Dembele. James gets into some space.
エヴァ君やめたんじゃない？前毛かもやめたんじゃない？
He's done very well to take that back. Looking to play him in. Out to the right. Messi. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
そうなんだ。
That's really good energy, Peter. The way they defend from the front.
Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Azar. James hurtling down that right flank. Bruno Fernandes. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Now it's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matches Cunha.
やめるぐらいクソな仕様
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now this could be a chance.
Forlan made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Maciej Cunha. Nice looking ball.
1 minute added
Right
time.
card, spots it and intercepts. And it's half time here.
早げかね。
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way
ど
they
っちなんか
performed
や
so
って
far.
くれたらよかったよ
They
な。
remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half time at 1-1.
Substitution for Sweden. Number 18, Conte. Number 17,
物価マイナス13、あのプロヒワキーがやめないと誰が何言っても変わらないよ。
Number 15.
ね、それマジで
Can
す
he。get it through? Shot could be on. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
マジで。
This is
絶対地獄落ちるよ。
The most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Dembele, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Son Heung-min, pass somewhat off target. And claimed it back swiftly. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's nice. Pavard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Dembele touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a ring. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again.
Yeah.
Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming!
あいつあれでいくらもらってんだろう。結構もらってるよね。
His position was perfect.
よくもこんなゴミみたいな
The
ゲ
invitation was
ー
there
ム
for
作り上げ
him,
てよ。
and his response
物価マイナス
absolutely clinical.
13、
Well,
仮
so
想
often it
高み
comes
たい
down
な
to
ティー。
that quality on the
So,
final
so.
pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence
That's magic
might
what
want to
they-
have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Pedri tries to pass it through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
ちなみに俺、
Very
加藤
good
隆
running
と
that.
5個
You're
一
always
緒だ
going
ぞ
to。have chances with that kind of movement.
And this is Forlan. He's having a shot!
え
He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Shapes to shoot!
いや
Good run, lovely take, but
No,
that is
no,
where
no.
it stops.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply
Give me the clear.
superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Sweden are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape,
Put the
certainly when
Put the
defending at
Giant.
least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that
ー、
seems
今
to
の
be
世代、
the
加藤
plan.
隆知らんやろ。 俺でもギリギリそれがあってギリギリ知ってるくらいだ。
Can he get on the end of this? He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow!
Well, some
なるほどね。PS4 だからバグるからそこに突き込んでミドルをいっぱい打ってくる。なかなか理にかなっていうかゴミみたいな戦い方だな。
物価マイナス13、中学ぐらいの時やんじゃん買ったら乗ってた。
だよな。福さん俺よりちょっと年上だから。それでも結構全盛期ではなかったんじゃない？
Substitution for Sweden. Number
Sweden
24.
get their fourth
Son
corner.
Heung-min. Number 10. Messi. Number 14.
いやマジ PS4 だりー。
They've played it
Coming on
short.
the field. Number 5. Mukhtar Dehani.
物価マイナス
And now a
13、
sudden
ギリ
chance
ギ
to
リ足らない
counter.
ぐらい。
Number 20. Substitution
That's a
in
cute
progress.
ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
he made it look a bit predictable.
Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Suarez. Tries to dink it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Kvaratskhelia.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dani Olmo.
やば。
It was indecision all round.
Huh?
They have to do a bit better than that.
And they're not going to make any further
マイナス
progress now.
13、まさか引退していくとの P になってたと
Luis
は。
Suarez. That has
あ
been
と高持っ
cut
ていいの
short.
作りそうだ
They've got to make this nice and quick.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's shift chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Fallen!
危ねえ、1フだった決められてた
And
な。
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Rummenigge. Manchester United
Huh?
have the chance to go the other way.
なんで、い
John Surely!
やうぜえ、マジで。
They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
いやーもう。
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He takes a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United take the lead now. And that's it. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off.
頑張って DB2 に上がったから終わるか。
物価マイナス13、やるんかい、わら。物価マイナス13、夜は
まあやるよ。もちろんやるよ。多分咳ひどくなっていく。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if
you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, quite good replacements on the bench.
勝てよ、さすがに。怪しいよ、勝ってなかったな、今の。スタムがメッシに。
Bruno Fernandes, Matheus Cunha, shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
とりあえず今日まで、まあ、今日出勤しようとしたんだけど、
Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
普通に出勤する日で。
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
James. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed.
Great
chance! Goal, Milan!
俺、PS5 だ。
Act like that. It's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Turan promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
すごい。
Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Pirlo. And here's Suarez.
いやー、さすがに。
Well, that's good
また
defending.
抜けんか。
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the
Huh?
turn.
He's one-on-one, surely! That'll be a corner. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence.
なんかマジ走り負けんな。
Now it's he's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Goes long and straight. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dembele. Picked out
どんな処理
brilliantly.
の仕方してんですか。
Looking for a runner. Dink through. Rummenigge.
やば。
Face to face with the keeper.
下手くそ。やばいな、こい
Defending
つ。
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
クソ
personal.
回線にかまって裏に蹴ってきたよ。
物価マイナス13、ルーターってどれぐらいの頻度で買えるのがいいの？
ルーター
And this is shoots. They've done it. Manchester United are
そんな消耗品なもんな。
just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
物価マイナス13、スペック的
Manchester
に
United
あー、そういうこと。
equaliser, and we're all square.
いや、そんな。
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pele! And he
そ
looked
んなマジ
every
で
bit the assured keeper there.
3、4年とか4、5年とかじゃない。
Pirlo. And that's really well
っていう
manoeuvred.
か、
Mateus conjures time and space where few can.
その、パソコンみたいにさ、
Pirlo.
こう年々要求される。
物価マイナス13、みんなどれぐらいの頻度で買えてるのかなと。
うん。
Bruno
わかるけど。
Fernandes. Now that looks a decent
PC み
ball.
たいになんか
Now this could be a chance. Crosses it in. Check, claims
要
it
求さ
without
れ
any
る
fuss.
スペック
They've
がさ、
got to
上
be
がっ
quick moving
てい
this
くわ
forward.
けじゃないと思うから、
Oh, well measured. Well
Well,
timed.
それしかできないの
Excellent
パス。
interception. Rummenigge. Third in. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
まあ確かに性能は上がってなんか
Glass is either
速度
half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves.
Wi-Fi の
And it's level
Wi-Fi っていう
taken
か
at half-time. Some first half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected
まあルーター
a
でしょ
closely fought match, and that's
配
pretty
線を
much
変え
what
るっ
we've
ていう
got
じゃ
so
ない
far.
配
The
線
early exchanges, I
を
think, in
変える
this
ってわ
second
けじゃ
half
なくてってこ
will
と
be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in
ほ
at
らあんま、う
half-time
ん、
at
壊れない
1-1.
限り変えないけどな。
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Viene sostituito con
Manchester
il
United kick
numero
off the
7.
second half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele concedes a free kick for that. Shot could be on.
こいつ適当にするっつって
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Lobbed in behind.
いや、
Pirlo.
自分の選手をバグって
And
る。
here's
正反応や。
Dembele. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dembele.
いや、そのまま走ってたら。
And it's Luis Suarez. Lam, who's set up one goal so far. Decent chance!
い
It's
や
loose now, they want to get it back.
ー、今、いけたやろ、マジで。
Out
下
for
手
a
くそすぎるや
throw.
ろ、お前。
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Applies the finish!
ナイスナイス
Shot
プレ
on
イ
target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, good spread. Milan are looking to break at pace.
は
Pirlo.
よし、ナイス。
And it's Dembele. James. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now there's a fine ball. And the shot!
いや、もう勘弁してて
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Lam. Matheus Cunha. And here's Suarez. Nicked it back promptly. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pirlo. Mateus. Out to the left it goes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, can they get him away? Messi gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
マジで
Manchester
いいサイズ
United
でやってる
looking
意
to
味ねえよ
pass their way
このクソ
through.
回戦で
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Dembele. And this is Luis Suarez.
なん
Oh,
で
that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very
あ
end, though.
ボール目の前にあんのになんで奪われたこと判定に
It's
な
a
ってんの
searching pass. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Goal!
もうめんどくせ
Manchester
え
United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're pulling the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
俺ルンメニゲねお店で使った方がいいような気がする知らんけど
And that's it.
はっ諦めよっ
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very...
た重すぎやしマジでこいつマジでせっかく PS5 でやってんだからさ ちゃんと整えろよ
物価マイナス13。わら。
マジで。そんな不安定だからこの順位なんだよ。ちゃんと課金してんのに。はい、ということで終わります。一旦ね。まあ、夜、何時ぐらい知らんけどまたやりますわ。8時ぐらい。じゃあね。